Hey guys, it's Elaine, the Ninja Life Coach, and welcome to my channel today. Today, I'm going to do a makeover with products I have on hand. So sit back, grab yourselves a cup of coffee. I'll be right back. Hey everybody, I'm back. And we are still quarantined for another 15, 20 days. So I want to go ahead and just do a quick makeover with products that I have on hand, because I know, we're not getting out and go to the store, but one good news about being a Mary Kay consultant is I have a full store. So if anybody needs anything, just let me know. I've got plenty of stuff. So because they are still shipping to us, and I have turned basically into a drop ship company. So I have been shipping stuff out like crazy. I have a live group that I go live on once a week in my Facebook group, and I'm going to encourage you all to send me a friend request so that I can add you to the group and you can watch those, because we have a lot of fun in my group. So anyway, let's get on down to business. Now, as you guys can see, I have on zero makeup. So I'm going to start off with the Mary Kay corrector, under eye corrector. Now, I've already primed and done everything else like that to my face, but I'm going to take this and I'm just going to dab a little bit of this. Let me see if I can get in the camera better here. And I'm going to just dab it under my eye and on top of my lid. Now, I actually use the corrector on my lid, on my eyelids. I don't use an eye primer. I use this instead. My eyelids are very discolored from years of me having allergies. And so, I use this. It seems like it works good for me, a little bit better than, anything else I've tried. It seems like it works for me a little bit better than a primer. So I use this one by Mary Kay. This is the Mary Kay Under Eye Corrector. And I really like this product. It's kind of it's almost a peachy color, but it seems like it really helps with those, with the discoloration under my eyes. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Mary Kay CC Cream in color Very Light, and I'll drop a link down to everything in the description box so you guys can take a look at this. This CC Cream is great, and I really love it for summer. And in case you all were wondering, I am sunburned right here on this part of my head. I actually did a thing the other day, couple of days ago. I broke social distancing protocol, and I went to see my daughter and my grandkids, and I jumped on the trampoline with them. There does come a point with social distancing where you have to consider your mental health, and my daughter and I had a talk about it. My grandson and I stayed more than 6 feet apart on a trampoline. And they've got a big trampoline in their backyard. And so we jumped on the trampoline. We sat outside more than 6 feet or more apart. And we had a conversation for a couple of hours. And that was the best therapy that I could have ever had, was to be around my grandkids again. And I didn't get to see my little grandson that's, he's new. He's less than 2 years old. And I got to see him yesterday, but he didn't come anywhere near 6 feet from me. So I was really happy to get to see him in person and not just via FaceTime. But I tell you, during this coronavirus, FaceTime has actually saved me as far as my mental health. But I want to just go in and blend this down with my beauty blender. And I may have to change colors. I may have to go a shade darker because it is getting summer. But right now I'm just going to use this Very Light, and I'm just going to blend it down with kind of a tamping motion with my beauty blender. And this is going to give me a very light, fresh coverage. I love this CC cream. I really, really do. I've gotten almost to the point where I don't wear heavy foundations much anymore, unless I'm going to be doing a, if I'm doing a video at night. A lot of times I will wear a little bit of a heavier foundation because it's hard to get the lighting right at night. But during the day, I use this religiously. So the next thing I'm going to follow that up with is Mary Kay translucent powder. And Mary Kay translucent powder it's a white powder. It's like that. And this is suitable for all skin types and all skin colors. And I like the white because it really reflects light well, so that, you know, if you're going to be out in the sun, or you're going to be taking selfies, or even if you're not, and you're going to just going, you know, out and about, you know, going to dinner, going to, you know, movies, going to church, going wherever, a white powder reflects light, so that when you, it pulls the light from the wrinkles and the crevices, and it projects it outward, so that your skin looks a little bit younger and a little fresher, and it disguises the wrinkles just a fuzz better than a translucent powder that has a color to it. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use blush in, this is Shy Blush. And I'm going to use just a little bit of that on the apples of my cheeks. I'm not going to do anything really heavy. I'm just going to do kind of almost a nude fresh look, and a bold lip, because that's what we're seeing on the runway this year. We're seeing a lot of bold lips. So I'm going to do that for you guys, so you can kind of see what that looks like, and you can use whatever you have on hand, or if you, I'll drop a link for everything I've used down in the description box, so you guys can, if you want to order it, you can. But there's that. There's the cheek color. Now, it's not much. I applied it a little heavier so you guys can kind of see it, but you want to just kind of give yourself a little bit of a dewy look. Now, I'm going to go in also with this, and I'm going to go right here, a little bit right there, at my jawline, right there. I'm going to go down the bridge of my nose, just a fuzz with it, right in through there as well. I saw Wayne Goss do that trick, and it looked really cool. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do my brows, and I'm going to use Mary Kay brow pencil to do that. So let's just go with it. So I really like this brow pencil, and I didn't think anything would ever get me off of L'Oreal's brow pencil, because I have used that for you know, a while now. But this one, honestly, I really do like it. I really, really do. I have switched totally over to this. And look, guys, you know, I'm not going to tell you that I love a product just simply because it's a Mary Kay product. You know, it's like anything else. Mary Kay has got excellent products. I love just about everything I've tried. But just like anything else, there are some things I try that I love more than others. And this is one of them. I do love this brow pencil. It's got good color. It doesn't go on too dark. It's easy. It spreads nicely. And it's easy to make a good brow shape with it. And I've enjoyed this. I really have. The only thing, it doesn't have that little spoolie brush. You know how much I love that. But I have found that it really isn't all that necessary to do a lot of blending with this once you get it on. And one thing I do like to do with my brows is I do like to go back in with my little blending brush, my slanted angle brush. And I go back in and I just kind of smooth that down just a bit. And it just kind of makes for a smoother looking edge around the edge of my brows. The next thing I'm going to use, and I'm just making this up as I go, guys, so we're just kind of rolling with it today. I'm going to use a little bit of the rose gold, and I'm going to use this up under my brow. And I'm just going to sweep a little bit of that on there. I'm not going to use much. I'm just going to use enough to give myself a little bit of a sheen right up there. And then I'm going to follow it up with this color here, which is Dusty Rose. Let me make sure it's Dusty Rose. Dusty Rose. We've got a lot of roses. We've got a Sunlit Rose, a Dusty Rose, a Rose Rouge, a Rosy Nude. We've got a bunch. So this is Dusty Rose. And I want to make sure I was telling you the right rose color. So I'm just going to put that on my lids. I'm going to go all over the lid up into the crease with this Dusty Rose. Now, as you guys can see, that just gives it a little bit of a color. It's not extreme, but it's just enough. I'm going to do the same with the other eye. And I'm going to give it a pretty good coat. Then I'm going to go back in with that rose gold. If I can find my brush, there it is. And I'm going to just go where the two meet. I'm just going to brush that rose gold right on there to just kind of blend it together. Then I'm going to go in with my fat blending brush and I'm going to just blend them. The Dusty Rose is a matte and the rose gold is a shimmer. So if you kind of blend the two together there at the crease line, you kind of get a little bit of a shimmer, but not too much. And then I'm going to blend it out just a bit. Now, today, I'm going to do something that I hardly ever do. I am not going to use any eyeliner. I'm going to try this without eyeliner, and because we're going for kind of a natural look. And so I'm not going to use any eyeliner. So, I'm going to go ahead and go with Mary Kay Lash Love mascara, and I'm going to apply quite a bit because I actually am a mascara lover and I can't help it. Hello, my name is Elaine and I love mascara, so here we go. And I actually like this mascara. You know, I was a big Definisil fan, and I still am. I still love Definisils, and I still think that it is one of the very best mascaras on the market. But the more I have used Mary Kay, the more I have grown to really, really love it. And I would rank this up there pretty doggone close. It separates your lashes well. You get a good application. It's not dry. It goes on, you know, nice and evenly. I like the brush. You know, I compared this the other day. I did one eye in a different brand and one eye in Mary Kay. And the Mary Kay eye one, it wasn't Definisils, it was another brand. But I'm very picky about my mascara. Extremely picky. And for me to say that a mascara is good, it has to be, I mean, you can, you know, rest assured that that's, you know, that mascara is pretty doggone good, because that's one thing that I am extremely picky about is mascara. So, yeah. So there we go. I'm going to do just a dab on my lower lashes, something I normally don't do. But I do recommend it if you don't have allergies. Now here is the look so far. Now I'm not quite sure what I think about this look, but you know, I think it's going to be okay. I am so used to seeing myself with eyeliner on that I don't know what I think about myself without it. So let me put my glasses on so I can actually see the look. Okay, so here I am. Now let's try the lips. I'm going to go with a little bit bolder of a lip color today. Normally I like something that's a little more defined. I like a defined line around my lips. I like it to be a little bit darker than my lipstick, but not everybody likes that look. So I'm going to go ahead and do kind of a nude lip, and we're just going to go from there. Let me go grab my lip liner. I forgot to bring it in here. Okay, so this is Mary Kay. I'm getting ready to use Mary Kay lip liner in medium nude. Now this is just a sample size, but I'm going to use this because I am actually, this is the color I want, and I don't have that in my own personal stash. So I grabbed this, and I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this sample here on my lips. So let's just go with it. Now, well, I've used this sample size a couple of times, and I'm having trouble getting any out of that. But that's going to be the last of that one, so toss that out. Let me go ahead now with the lipstick. I'm going to use Mary Kay Appleberry. This is one of my very favorite colors that we have. It's a good, nice berry color lipstick, but it looks good on most all skin tones. So here we go. Now, this is a bold look for spring and summer of 2020. Now, if you want to finish this off, I usually, when I'm done, I just usually kind of go back in with my beauty blender and tap myself down one more time. It kind of smooths everything out, you know, gets that translucent powder and my blush and everything else just kind of in there really good. And put my glasses on so I can see how I look. So here is my look for spring 2020 if you want to go with just a more natural look and just the bold lips. So listen, you guys, I hope you enjoy this. Let me give you a good look. Let me turn my light down just a bit because I think my light's a little bright. There we go. Now, you all let me know what you think about this. And I've kind of enjoyed this. This is not something that I normally do. Like I said, I normally wear pretty heavy eyeliner because I like eyeliner. And there's a big expanse of space between my brow bone and my upper lid, which that's good. I like that, but it does tend to make my eyes kind of fade into the background if I don't have on eyeliner. But today I'm going to go with this look. Not that I'm going out of the house. I'm not. I'm going to be right here. But just in case I take Trixie for a drive, then I am ready to go. I will be sure to drop a link down in the description box to everything that I've used today. And be sure to send me a friend request on Facebook so I can add you to my group. I will see if I can copy the link down here in the description box. I don't know if I can. I think you have to be a friend to invite on Facebook, but I would love to have you all join me in my Facebook group because you guys just rock. You're a great community, and I am so grateful for you all. God bless you. Have a wonderful day. Stay safe and healthy. Maranatha.